But I am genuinely good friends with both of these two, so I don't know if they know each other, but my heart is going to be broken no matter what happens.
Yeah, someone that's worked with Anchor a ton on a variety of different games, of course, like Melee, and as well as Rivals 2. We're in like a same like grind server for that. Like it is, I watch him playing all the time. His Ranno is all about, like, takes a lot of inspiration from his Melee Falcon, so there's a lot of moonwalking going on.
Sure.
There's a lot of forward tilt as well, just to kind of establish zone.
It's funny that this is the most standard character I've ever seen XYK play. Like, this is the most, like,
I love vanilla ice cream.
But even then, like, Zetter ain't just pure vanilla.
Oh,
but
no.
compared to, you know, I play Samus in Ult, and I play Luigi in 3 other games, and I do whatever, I would have expected
if you're a committed Luigi main across multiple games and multiple Smash titles, like,
at least 2 of them,
yeah, then you are you're definitely not spacey pilled.
Yeah, but like, is a phenomenal player, and I'm not at all surprised.
This
has just good fundamentals. Ooh, I love the down air back down. I'm a big fan of going for that when you don't think the up air is going to kill. Because even if the down air doesn't go into a read, you can then get the, like, all right, I might be able to get a read on their tech, or I might be able to get...
Yeah. The reset potential is so huge for both of these 2 characters in a variety of ways. Trying to read DI in, but no dice.
I think a little bit of dash forward would have worked, but I don't think Anchor was concerned, because then we got the bubble up top.
Yeah.
That is the, if I DI here, I might get hit, but I won't die. And that is what you care about when you're at this percent. Get the flame on board.
What a spot dodge after that really stagnant slingshot. Just getting to the ground and immediately throwing out the defensive option. The back air comes down. DI looked a little bit late on the part of XYK. And then we instantly pick up the stock right back. 2 stocks apiece. Okay. What a classic matchup to go out.
Yeah.
Like, this is release. These are the 2 shown off.
This is our last match of the block. Yeah. This is going to determine, I believe, who makes top 16.
Yes.
And then we're going to get 2 more phenomenal casters coming up for you to lead out the rest of the games.
Trying to apply that extra pressure, though, is Anchor. Look, the downer. You know, I kind of love that XYK is playing a little bit offbeat when we've seen a lot of the Zetters. Like, a lot of Zetters have been playing like a little bit more safe, using those big aerials, like landing up airs and landing forward airs and air mix-ups, all of that shenanigans. We're seeing XYK let it rip. It's like, all right, I'm gonna come down with this down air. Like, I'm going to make sure you respect this button first and foremost. Play at level 0
until you respect this.
Yeah, before you throw the change
up. Oh, the read on the the tech rollout. I'm with full charge and with fire. Honestly, a little surprised it didn't kill.
Yeah.
That's one of the things about Zetter, is that sometimes he struggles to kill without fire, and then sometimes on fire it's like, that should have killed at 20. Like,
why? You are a tale of 2 extremes. What is this cat on? Oh, the up tilt barely whiffing there is a reversal from Anchor. As sour forward air.
If that had got the sweet spot. That is the way I think a lot of the, like, more practice standard Rivals 1 Zetters are like, yeah, I'm just going to get the sweet spot forward air. I don't need to worry about fire. This just is a consistent kill move at these percents. Okay.
Oh, it's nice to have that safety net. Tried for the ledge dash into Upstrong.
Yeah, we don't have Gallant the same way we have in other games. You have enough to get off the ledge. You do not have enough to let the move rip.
Had the down tilt, had the DI in as well. Just needed to Upstrong. And Anchor seemed to flub the input, still going for the Dacus. Super, super tough. And then the inside hit of Fireball. This is where Fireball really, really makes its money. Having a lead, doing that extra chip damage, igniting, and even setting up for extra pressure as we see the wave dash in for the jab. And here's those big down airs coming in.
Ooh, the parry just waits it out. Sometimes the Fireball can be a little predictable. I know a lot of Zetters like to throw it out when their opponent is like just jumped or he's landing so that you can't parry it.
Right.
But sometimes you're just like, I gotta let it rip. I've got the FADC Fireball coming out here. You gotta handle it right now. Okay. It's a slow walk.
Yes.
Love it.
Slow recovery route as well from Anchor. Not scared at all.
A man after my own heart. I don't want to do option coverage. I want to kill you right now if it hits.
It's like, I would like to win the game now. And you're at 178. You have the means and wherewithal just to say, yeah, I can make these big plays and not feel too bad about
178 up a stock. It's like, I'm going to get killed either way if I get clipped, but I'm not dead yet. I'm still in the game. Okay.
And now you can play a little bit more safe, or you can choose to say, you know, I'm on my last stock now. You are the one that has to approach me. Let's see how this goes.
You got a little bit of both. You got a little bit of both. You want to play safe. You don't want to lead to the big openings. But I think if you are getting the combos, you want to take the thing that's like, this will kill instead of nickel and diming. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of ledge jump fireball, and we are starting to see that get shielded and parried a lot more. That down throw has been nerfed, by the way.
Yes. Probably could use another one.
Oh no, that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Do you know what up throw and down throw from Zetter used to be?
I recall them being ridiculous.
No, do you know? So I've talked to Trevor. If you're not familiar, Trevor is one of the like battle gameplay designers of Rivals.
Right.
2 was Rivals 1. A lot of the more like standard there's big air quotes right now on standard characters are Trevor designs. A lot of the wackier ones are Dan designs. Because one of their big things with the beginning of Rivals 2 is we just want everything to feel good, and then we're going to make sure it's balanced later.
Right.
Zetter's up throw and down throw were straight up, exact same frame data, exact same knockback, everything as Melee Falcon. That is why they're so good. They're not anymore, but that's what the original beta was just, yeah, Zetter just has Falcon up throw and down throw now.
That's concerning.
They're not anymore, let's be clear.
Yes.
But that is why they went from being insanely busted to like, it's still pretty dang good.
It's still pretty good, yeah. That's a design choice.
Oh yeah, no, when I heard that, I was like, he's like, oh, I know this isn't balanced. I just want to make sure it feels good first, and then we'll balance things. And I was like, you know what? As long as that's the philosophy, and it's not I think this is the best decision for the health of Zetter, I get it.
Yeah. It was described to me a while ago. It's like a lot of times when you're making a competitive title, you can treat a lot of the design as like get the idea, make sure it feels good, make sure it plays good, and then work on it like you're adjusting dials on a volume control. Or just like turn it up and down just to make sure that everything still feels good, but you're not as loud or as soft as before.
Remember, we are all beta testers on Dan's Green Earth. This game is
his world.
This game is in beta. We are playing something that is unfinished, and anybody that's like, this character is busted, it's like, they might be, and the devs also might agree with you.
Yeah, they might have really realized that, yes, this is ridiculous, and we're just trying to see how far it goes before it's too far.
Yeah.
Like with things, many things that Ranno and Zetterburn can do, hence why they're two of the like just quintessential marketed characters for Rivals 2. The first two they were revealed.
And they have been since Rivals 1.
Yeah.
Obviously not the beginning. Ranno got added later with Clarin in what was internally called the Melee patch. So
yeah,
because they're like, we need to have our sword character, we need our ninja character. This is something platform fighters like to be a little bit more accessible to folks, and they were right. Clarin is by player count, by like online player average, the most popular character in Rivals 1.
And Ranno's not far behind.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that air didn't fully complete. Okay, we pick it up with the spot dodge after getting up forward strong. Anchor
a lot of people get surprised
at
how much Zetter lunges when he does his forward strongs. It's not as far as in Rivals 1, because I was still sometimes with that, being like, I think this would have hit before. Maybe it's just the camera shenanigans. But
yeah, zoomed in, way, dynamic camera.
That lunge gets people a lot of times. If they're like, all right, if I roll, I'm safe. It's like, no, if you roll, I'm hitting you. That's actually what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, that's what this button's intended to do, in fact.
If I didn't, I would have just done down strong.
Anchor's parries are so on point.
Yes, they are.
It's really, really impressive.
The parries and the really quick, like, I'm just going to point my shield up, shield this, and then keep moving. Not getting locked down in shield, which tends to be what a lot of Zetters, they'll hit you so hard for the real strong, like, wait.
Can never count out Zetter to take an early stock, though, especially when ignited. Gets the reignite. That was
a wild grab. Oh my god, oh my god.
Forward tilt. Again, Anchor loves these forward tilts. Big part of his wave dash like spacing, the moonwalk. Loves to play like the mix up of forward tilt into dash grab or dash attack. There's a back air to clean up a stock though.
95 and already on fire though. Love the platform movement. Let's see here.
Oh,
that's big. That's big. No, it's not. He doesn't get the kill.
Oh, but the jab comes through. Fireball online yet again. He's trying to stay ignited as much as possible. We are looking for a huge tech chase, but I love the runoff jump back fireball. trying to make space where even where there is none. Sweet spot. Nice recovery from Anchor, looking for any sort of follow-up, but just not able to get anything to link until just then.
Yeah, that hasn't worked in a minute now. Actually, he hasn't tried it in a minute now, but now Anchor is running away with this stock because this all started from that high down air on shield. The straight to ledge has been doing that a bunch.
Right. Anchor got XYK out into tumble percent, and it was all gravy from there. Oh, wow! Not connected.
I think XYK could have just continued holding ledge after the refresh, but either way, closes it out. Oh my god. Is the train moving? Are we leaving the station? No, not yet. Anchor could bring this to game 3.
Can never underestimate how explosive any of these characters are. They're so ridiculous. But we see that Anchor hunting for a down tilt setup, trying to see if he can play into a roll in. There is their roll in that he is looking for. Down strong's hit with the swiftness, bringing us to a game 3.
Down strong, a phenomenal tech chase tool.
So good.
I am tired of tech chasing you. I want to kill you now. Because it covers pretty far out on both sides, especially if it's charged. It sends out a disgusting angle. Shout out to Seth for really, like, playing Seth was my moment of like, oh, down strong isn't just good, it's real good. Because there was times that when we were playing, would just do, I'm going to down strong at like 40 to surprise you. You're now off stage at a really rough angle, and I'm just going to rinse repeat edge guard.
Oh, yeah.
Not seeing that as much from Anchor. It looks like Anchor isn't maybe quite as comfortable with the edge guarding stuff, is preferring to do like needles off stage and to just grab and I'll punish you when you re-land. But either way, I'm so glad we're getting to game 3. These players are incredibly fun to watch right now.
Yeah, they're really moving around each other so well. That floor hug into the ledge grab was so good. Completing.
I love that we now have the CC indicator. I thought when they're like, we're trying to do this, I was like, it's going to be really annoying seeing something on screen every time someone CCs. It's just visible enough that it's very noticeable and not enough that it's distracting. I love it.
Right.
They found a really good way to do the UI, which makes sense because they literally hired a new UI person like 2 months ago. That's why a lot of that has been upgraded in the last patch and will continue to get upgraded.
Yeah, every time I see Studios of Ether is hiring, it's like, oh, they're cooking up something.
Yep.
They recognize a fault in their game that they're trying to resolve. Hence the point of a beta. But there's a ledge hog holding down that stock, and Anchor up once again. We saw him take a lead for great mileage previously. Can he do so again on XYK's counter pick? Back setup was
I wonder if the Gatling would have worked out of that dash attack. But I feel like the Gatling is the long-lost combo of, like, people just kind of forget that it's an option.
Oh, no. That's so tragic. Got clipped by a bunch of needles, and suddenly Zetterburn.
Yeah, that is what happens when you play the Fire Lion.
Yeah. Oh, what a tech as well. Anchor so ready on the defense.
No fire, no fire.
Snatched. So rough.
Anchor's, I feel it seems to be getting more confident with these. That was just a raw forward strong. Anchor seems to be getting a little bit more confident with these tech chase scenarios too.
Yes.
Where it's not even like I'm tech chasing off of like option coverage. It is you are rolling out now or rolling in, and I'm able to follow up because I have a read on this, which is why we're seeing some of these earlier kills.
I do like how XYK has been playing around crouch cancel though, like a lot of double shine setups in order to maximize his damage, knowing that Anchor is holding down, looking for a throw out of all of this pressure.
Crouch cancel is a phenomenal defensive tool, but it also can be punished. Don't let anyone fool you. There are moves that are designed to beat you for crouch canceling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, just the forward air instead of going into up airs.
Up airs, or I've seen a lot of people do down airs into like a down
like
strong
up throw
read,
down airs. Yeah.
Maybe if you're at 89, you're a little worried about getting clipped out of it. Definitely not as consistent.
Oh no.
Huge.
This is a great opportunity for XYK to bring this all the way back. We've seen how insane he can get once the train starts moving, and it seems like it's leaving station,
bubble
but not.
Though? The bubble disappears right before.
That's crazy. It popped frames before he got into it. Oh, but the read on the plat drop was insane from Anchor. We had seen that forward strong come out multiple times over. It seemed like Anchor's preferred method of, hey, I'm trying to make a read on a tech scenario. I'm going to go for a forward strong because of its added little delay, like an auto timing. same type of idea, but with a plat drop instead, and Anchor sealing it down the game, making top 16.
Huge congrats to both these players.
Big congrats,
top 16. This is maybe, I don't know by numbers if this is the biggest Rivals 2 tournament we've had for in person, but because it maybe, I don't remember what the cap was for Genesis.
I thought it was 128.
This is certainly the biggest that we've had since players have had these monthly times to grind and practice.
For sure.
Like, before this was we're seeing what happens, and now it's like, we're seeing what happens when people have, the fact that some people have like over 100 hours in just weekend chunks.
Right.
Like, I'm probably at like 50 to 60 hours, and I've only been playing on these weekends. Some of these people, they are living and dying by the grind once those betas unlock at 5. So, not at 5, on Friday. I don't know what 5 even came from there. That's not part of this at all.
No,
surprise! Game's out at 5. No,
it's so cool to see how committed people are to grinding it across the board. Like I said at the beginning, the greatest thing about Rivals 2 right now in its beta period is how accessible it is. Not only with the Kickstarter, which you can still donate towards, but not only with the amount of people that are talking about the game and making it so available in the public lexicon, but also just if you have skills in any platform fighter, if you have fundamentals that in any platform fighter, you have something that you can gravitate towards in Rivals 2, and